Hey, YouTube, he's back. Yeah, another pickup video. It's going to be a relatively short one because it's not so much about quantity, it's about, well, I'm going to say quality, but it's about some stuff I got which was pretty expensive, so hence a small number of pickups this month. Before I get into those expensive pickups, I should always start off with final of the month, and what I've got is so far the best stuff of Sinead O'Connor. I was a big fan of her, well, I am a big fan of her music. I used to think she was quite attractive when she was younger, not so much now, but then and again I can talk, can't I? But anyway, yeah, I really loved her music more than anything else really, like Mandinka and Nothing Compares to You, and all those early big hits. I think that the early albums that she did were fantastic, but I didn't have the greatest hits, so this is a nice greatest hits. I think it comes with two clear vinyls, so not a bad vinyl if you like her music. Next, one non-gaming accessory which I got in the game when I was in there. It was reduced from about £25 or £27 down to £6.99. So I thought, yeah, I get that. It's a Star Wars related toy. It is the Dark Saber from the Mandalorian. Yeah. I do have a few toy replica lightsabers and so forth. Not as if I go around pretending to be a Jedi or anything, honest. But no, it's a dark saber. So I thought for £6.99, yeah, I get that from my sort of Mandalorian stroke Boba Fett collection of goodies. Okay. So I was in game the other week, and I was just minding my own business looking at games, and I overheard someone go up to a counter and say, "Oh, have you got any PS5 in stock?" And they said, "Oh yeah, we've got two consoles in. That's all we've got." And I thought, oh, my ears pricked up then. And I thought, well, I can afford to get one, but do I want to get one? Because I'm thinking, I'm not too mad on the colour, the white covers on it. So I thought, but then again, I've been waiting for nearly 2 years as it is, really. And I think with the semiconductor shortages and everything going on in China and everything, it could be a long time before Sony bring out a black console, or something that isn't white. So I thought, bugger it. I asked the chap whether he has, did you have any left, because that woman went off to think about it with a friend or whatever, and there was already another guy at a counter buying one. So I said, yeah, we've got one last one left, do you want it? And I said, yeah, go on then. I did ask if they were having any bundles, but I think they're bundling it with another game for the same retail price as the game, so it wasn't really much of a bundle, so I didn't bother doing that deal. So I got the console anyway. It's all here. You know what a PS5 box is like. Even though I've seen lots of PS5s in the shops, in CEX and everything, I never saw one. I never actually played with one or used one much. And two things come to mind. Obviously, it's bigger than you think it is. It definitely is when you get one. But the white sides, they're not like a brilliant white. It's almost like an off-white, like a creamy ivory white type colour, almost. Or white with a touch of bluey hint or something. It was slightly different than white, and it was starting to grow on me, to be perfectly honest. But then I was just watching some videos or whatever else, and I discovered that there is official replacement covers by Sony for the PS5. And I thought, ooh. So the only place you can actually buy them in stock in the UK is from a PlayStation store. So I got some black replacement covers. These were £45 including like 24-hour shipping. I mean, that's like going the shipping option they gave you, but it was 24 hours, so it's pretty fast actually. It came within a day, and they're good quality, well built. Replacing the covers is relatively straightforward once you read the instructions, and they do look pretty cool. I call it the Dark Tower Power now, the PS5. So it looks really nice now, and the white controller that comes with the console is nice, but I wanted to keep it clean, so I thought I'll get 2 other controllers, and that's what I've done. So I asked my daughter which colour she wanted, and she wanted not pink. I would have thought she wanted white pink, but no, she wanted the blue, which is nice looking. And being a boy and old fart, I just went for the black. Again, these controllers are really nice. If you ever held a PS5 controller, it's got a nice bit of weight to it, and there's clearly quality there. And I was looking at the other peripheries, the other accessories. So I got the camera. I got this really cheap off eBay. It was like 15 quid, HD camera, and I thought I'll get one now, because even though you can use the old camera for a PS4, I'll rather keep that all rigged up with my existing PS4, because of when a new PSVR set comes out. I've seen the videos, I've seen the pictures of it. It looks bloody awesome. There will be definitely a PSVR 2, probably coming out next year, if not late this year. And so I thought, when that comes out, and if it uses this, which I suspect it will do, the price of these will shoot back up again. I bet you money on it. So I thought I'll get one while it's cheap. Also got a charging docking station, even though I find using a USB-C cable pretty easy. But again, I got that cheap as well. I think it was Amazon or eBay for about £12.99. I will get the remote, media remote as well when I see it reasonably cheap as well. But one thing which I also got was the external hard drive, 2 TB. Now, there is the internal hard drive you can add, isn't there? What's it called? STD or SAT? Or sounds like it's actually trying to make, it's not STD, is it? That's something else you get if you play around with all sort of person. Yeah, you can get the internal hard drives, can't you? But they're not cheap at the minute, guys. So even though they're sort of half the price that they first came out with, 1 TB, the internal hard drive to install, you know, you're looking at about 140 quid. And 2 TB, you're looking at double that. And like all things, they're going to come down a lot in money over time. So probably in a year or two, I'll probably able to get one for, you know, well under 100. But for now, this was about £65, 2 TB external hard drive. And you can obviously use it with PS5. The only thing you need to be mindful is that if you're playing PS4 games stored on this, that's fine. But if you want to play your PS5 games, you can still on this, but you'll need to transfer it to your the internal hard drive when you play the game. That's the only thing you have to do. But you do definitely need another hard drive, because the 1 TB that comes with it as stock, it doesn't go far. It really doesn't, unfortunately. So I think you know, Sony just trying to save a bit of money, make a bit of profit, just get with 1 TB. I actually think when they do a Pro one, it'll be 2 TB. You would think, wouldn't you? But who knows? Who knows? But what about the games? Actually, I've got something else in here which I've got to show you. I've got a book. Yes, I can read, and it's the graphic novel Judge Dredd, specialising on death, Judge Death. And this is actually a former library book, which has a bit of character to it. It is in really neat, very good condition though. Pages like immaculate. So even though it was a former library book, I don't think it was taken out hardly at all, because the pages look so clean and neat. Like no one's actually read through it. So I got that for, I think it's about £12 off Amazon, which is really cheap for excuse me, this book, because it's out of print. So I thought I was quite pleased with that. But anyway, back to game bits. What else did I get? Well, obviously you can play PS4 games on it, and another reason why I'm coming high over the PS5 is there isn't a huge number of exclusive I really want for PS5. Well, exclusive for PS5 at all. A lot of the games you can play on PS4 quite happily. And another issue is, again, I need to get into a 21st century, I suppose, is I haven't got a 4K TV. When you buy a decent Sony Bravia TV, like I did 14 years ago, it was a real top of the range, 1080i model or 1080p model, Sony Bravia one. It was about £1,800 TV, and after 14 years, it's still going strong. And Sony and that particular model TV, I think they made them to last forever. So I'm reluctant to get a new TV while that works. In a way, if it blows up, I won't be heartbroken because it gives me an excuse to get the 4K TV. Right now, I just haven't got the heart of getting rid of it. If it's not broken, I mean, I guess I could flog it on eBay, but then it's a bloody big huge thing, so it's a bit of a hassle, really, isn't it? And I wouldn't want to give it away to somebody really, unless it was somebody I knew who wouldn't just resell it, if you know what I mean. So so I'm not taking the full advantage of either PS4 or PS5 or having a 1080p TV, but hey ho, I'll get a 4K TV one day. By that point, it'll be probably I'll get the latest technology TV equivalent in the time, because if you think about it, if I get a top of range TV now, it'll be out of date again in 5 or 10 years, won't it? So even if it takes another 5 years before I get there, at least I'll get a decent telly when I do. But that's my thinking anyway. Anyway, games. All these games, apart from this one, was used. So for 15 quid, they had it in Smith's. A Plague's Tale. Now, a lot of you know this, may recognise this game. This did come out on a PS4 a few years back, and the artwork and graphics on this is beautiful. So it's supposed to be a really fantastic, compelling story. And I wasn't half minded to get it on the PS4, but then you don't see it often nowadays. And when I saw it on the PS5 for 15 quid, I thought, actually, I'll get that, because that may look really nice on the PS5. And I suspect that might be quite collectible on the PS5, really. So I don't think they'll be selling too many of those. But anyway, other games I got was, they had this in cash converters for 25 quid, which I thought, looking online, is quite a good price, actually. Demon's Souls. This is specifically made for PS5 or updated graphics from the PS3 version of the game. And what else did I get? This was in game for 20 quid. I almost bought it for 25 actually in CX, but glad I didn't, because when I saw this for 20 quid I thought, yeah, that's a good price. Spider-Man Miles Morales. I will get a PS4 version of this as well. Reason being is that there is a big difference in the graphics in terms of the art style of the characters, particularly Spider-Man. I know obviously Peter Parker, I mean Spider-Man. Obviously, Miles Morales is the main character, but there is Peter Parker in it. I don't know the story, I haven't played the game yet. But apparently there is Peter Parker, he looks completely different in the two games. So I thought that's no reason to get both games, which I will do when I see the other one cheap. I'm going to get this Navy system because I love Aliens. Aliens Fireteam Elite. Hopefully that's good. This, I mean that one and these other two was part of a 3 for 2 deal. So got also Assassin's Creed Valhalla, and last but not least Resident Evil 5 The Village. So I think they were like 18 quid each, but because of the 3 for 2 they worked out about 36 quid for all three, so about £12 each, which is not bad I think for a PS5 game. And that's it, that's my lot of pickups for now. I'm doing some side pickups as well, which I'm keeping together, which I'm going to show you all in a special video at some point in the future. But I just thought I'd give you an update on one of the big expenses I've had this past month. So I've joined the crowd, gone into a PS5. I know a lot of people have been able to pick them up more recently, and so they are becoming more accessible. as a whole. And I just thought, I've been waiting a long time, you know, I've been patient, why not treat myself to a PS5? So that's what I've done really. So next big expense is to get the Xbox Series X, but we'll see about that. But anyway guys, that's all. That's it for now. Hope everyone's doing okay. You take care, and until next time, take care. Bye.